Hi, this is Gary Smith, publisher of Wind Point Living magazine. Welcome to our local business spotlight, providing you with the opportunity to meet local faces of local businesses. These businesses represent the true fabric of our proud community. Today, we are speaking with Jim Braun, proud owner of Brauns Heating and Air Conditioning.
I am Gary Smith. I am the publisher of Wind Point Living magazine. And one of the things that we do is that we partner, and we feature many reputable local businesses in our Racine community. Today we're with Jim Braun. He's the local owner of Braun's Heating and Air Conditioning. Jim, thanks for your time this afternoon.
All right, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us about your business. What do you do?
Well, I'm a small residential heating and air conditioning company. We deal with homes. We do a little bit of small business. I deal with forced air heating and air conditioning. We do ductwork, we do furnace installs, we service equipment, we do tune-ups, a little bit of everything, but in the residential market mostly.
Gotcha. And Jim, what do you think separates you and your services that you offer from others in your industry? I guess what makes you different?
Right. Well, everybody puts in the best equipment, right? But, we do use a premium brand, Armstrong Air. And I know everyone says they're honest, but if you ask any of my customers, I'm as honest as you get. And we try to treat every job like it would be our own house or our own, doing it for our own family. And, I just try to do everything as fair and honest as possible while still being able to stay in business.
What do you enjoy most about what you do?
Well, I like installing the equipment. I like being able to fix things. There's something about at the end of the day being able to get something going that was not working. I guess most of all, I probably like meeting people and different people and estimates, things like that. I get to know a lot of different people and learn about a lot of different things that way.
If I may ask, how did you get started in the industry? How did you start your business?
Well, my dad and my uncle. My dad was a sheet metal guy for Moore Jones, which only older people are going to know. What that was the big game in town back in the day. And my uncle was a maintenance guy, electrician. He learned the air conditioning trade. He worked at Young Radiator, and they both kind of did stuff on the side for years and years. And they installed equipment. Eventually, I convinced my dad to start teaching me the sheet metal trade. So I learned how to do the sheet metal, and then I started working with them, my uncle and my dad, at the same time. And eventually, I started doing all the installing for my uncle. And basically, I bought the business from him. He retired, and I've been doing this on my own since 1996.
Wow, well, good for you. Let me ask you this, kind of off-beaten, but tell us something that many people wouldn't know about you. I know you're a family guy. I know you like basketball. I know you like being on the lake when you can. Share something fun about yourself.
Well, I'm pretty active. I have a couple different groups of friends that I do things with. I was very active when my kids were young with coaching, and I do enjoy watching sports and participating. I play a little basketball in the winter, and I golf in the summer. I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy doing that, and like playing little cards, and I'm just pretty social, I guess. I'm not one to just sit around as much as my kids even kind of are surprised at how often I'm on the go, I guess.
That's good. I always believe that if you want to get something done, you ask a busy person, right?
Right. I can be lazy too. I have my lazy times.
I find that hard to believe. Now we're heading into the summer months here, and what advice would you give for homeowners right now in terms of their heating and air conditioning systems?
Well, I believe, what is today, May 8th or May 9th? It's May 9th, and it's pretty cold out. I think we might have snow tomorrow, so hopefully your furnace is still working. But honestly, now the air conditioning season's coming, one of the big things to do is always make sure you have a clean furnace filter. And another thing that people can do on their own, or of course we do this is probably the main thing we do with a tune-up, is washing off the condenser. So the unit that sits outside, that needs to be hosed off so it can breathe efficiently. My equipment have the Armstrong equipment, the ones that we've been putting in for the last few years anyways, they're in a cabinet. And what's really cool about our equipment is each panel comes off with 2 zip screws and 2 5/16 screws. And what's great about that is you can take the panels off very easily and then thoroughly hose down your unit, where a lot of equipment, when they're inside a cabinet, it's very difficult to get those go inside each mover. So, and then, a lot of older units are open face. So they're very, a lot of times they get washed off by the rain, but it's a good time of year to start getting that hosed off and cleaned and ready for the summer, that we will get hot weather eventually.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. And how can people get a hold of you? What is the best way to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is calling my business number, 262-554-8052.
And we'll be in touch.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Gary.
Take care, Jim.
Bye-bye.
Find out what Jim Braun's team can provide for you on your next heating and air conditioning needs. You can call him at 262-554-8052. Or visit online at brownsheatingandcooling.com.